Yes.
So we,
Put laser in it. It's all right.
all right, so we are now streaming the meeting. I guess as of July, all the public meetings have to be streamed, so we're on. Karen has already taken attendance for the report. And then the first item on the agenda is the secretary's report. So we need the meeting minutes approved from the June 3rd meeting. I know I sent these late. Did everybody get a chance to look over them?
Yes.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay. Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Show everyone approved. Anything under old business? I didn't have anything today, but.
No.
Okay. Under new business, I'm just gonna give an update on everything that's going on with, community corrections. So we're still talking about the CPC, the correctional, assessment. This is an ongoing program that we now have to report on. We had a video, like a Zoom, I guess, meeting the last time. And what they're doing is we have, like, I can't see half. So we have, Karen and I, this was back like last year. This is actually back from like 23, but the last time I reported that they are checking on our action plans. So we basically like goal setting. So we have these action plans that we have to do. And we had the Zoom meeting with them and it went well. Now they're doing an in-person meeting. So October 3rd, they will be coming to our office and basically just checking all of our action plans, how we're doing with them, if we need any assistance. I haven't really, I mean, we've been doing the things that are in our action plans, but we haven't created any new ones. So that's what I'm going to kind of focus on when he comes to help is where do we go from here? Like, what should we focus on next? What do they think that we need to work on as far as an agency? So when he comes, that's going to be my project that I'm going to work on with him. Does anybody have any questions about that? Then just to go through all of the grants, because the 24 grant is still open. The audit everything has been submitted. They just take a while to go through all of the audits for all of the counties. So we haven't got our final report on that, but she did send me, she asked for a few more documents with the documentation that I'd already sent in. I sent those to her. It was no issue. She just wanted, I had to pick 3 months where our reports matched up to the auditor's report. So just to show that we were matching. So those have been sent in, and she said there are no issues with anything. They're just not finalized. So we're still waiting on that. The 25 or current year grants, there are no issues. Monthly reports have been submitted timely. We're on track for what we had planned to be. So there are no issues with what's currently our current budgets or grant. The 26 grants, as you guys know from the email I sent, our budget was cut for 26. So we had to revise our budgets. We will have a lot coming out of our user fees now, or for 26, which is more than we've ever had. We're fine for 26. We know we have that covered. Sustaining that, we're not gonna look at that, or like, what's gonna happen in 27, we're just gonna do what we need to in 26 and then see what happens in 27. We did have a part-time position with probation that we were trying to make full-time that we've decided, well, a couple issues, but we decided that with the budget cuts, that we cannot make that full-time. Mostly because that he would have needed insurance and there's no way that we can afford that part. That was a lot more than what we had anticipated. So whenever he had talked about it, he said he didn't need insurance and then found out that he did. So we could not make that full-time because that would have been way more than we had budgeted and we were already cut. So it will remain a part-time position. So I think that was probably the biggest thing that was affected by the budget cuts, is that we had asked that position to be included in with the grant and it was not. And actually then not only was it not, it was cut. So that's probably the biggest thing that we've, right now, that we have seen that where the cut affected our office. So other than that, I mean, like I said, we're okay with for 26, knowing what we have in our user fee fund will easily cover what we have to take out of the fund. So it's all good there. Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay. Anything else, any community corrections that you have questions about, or any questions for anything? Nope. Okay. We'll move on to drug court is next on the agenda. I don't have any updates for drug court. There's nothing that's changed. Everything is still going as it is, as it was. We currently have 8 people active, 2 on the list that we're determining eligibility on. And then the next is the JRAC, which, just a note that we are still holding those special work meetings. The next one is September 26th. I know the last few got canceled for like people were on vacation and not present or whatever, so we did have to cancel a few of them, but they're still scheduled and we're working on the requirements of JRAC. And just also on that, the second quarter house arrest report was submitted. Does anybody have anything on that? Nope. Okay. Anything else under other? We always have to note the number of people that we're supervising. We currently have 76 people on day reporting, 28 people on house arrest, 3 people on alcohol monitor, 8 people in drug court. Does anybody have anything else? Any other concerns, questions, comments? Okay. Next meeting is December 2nd. It'll be in here again at 3 o'clock. We will have a virtual option next time. So if that would help anybody, I know Brad probably might help you. Stephanie, I know, to come in town from work might be difficult. So we will have a virtual option next time, just to get it set up in time, with it being the first time we went on, because we always did our Zoom, and the county uses Google Meets, I believe. So they have to, the auditor's office has to set it up for us. But she does have that noted to set it up. Anything else? I told you it was going to be a quick one.
We're a lively bunch today.
Yeah. All right. We'll have a motion to adjourn. I don't even think we need a motion to adjourn, but that's always the one people should shout out the most. So we'll just keep it going. All right. Next meeting is December 2nd.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Tracy.
I got to do my eggs right here.
Yeah, I checked my